to the Housing and Construction channel. This is where all your housing needs are addressed. My name is Bash and I am your host. Now with me here today is Betty Safi, who is the host of Siwodime, the account version of the Housing and Construction channel. Now somewhere in the last quarter of last year, we attended a conference in East Legon, which was about housing and construction. Basically, key players in the construction industry around. And for such an insightful conference, we saw the need to expatiate on the discourse of construction. And so this episode is going to address conferences, exhibitions, and certain key goals in the construction industry that we believe is going to be a very good thing for you to know about. So you're welcome, Betty. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today.
It's a pleasure to be on your channel.
Oh, thank you. So
today you want me to speak English, eh?
Oh yes.
Proper English.
Oh, I mean, but you can feel
not
free to say. We are in Ghana, so any of them goes.
Anyway.
Yeah, so you're welcome.
Thank you.
So this is the first time I think we are collaborating, together on one episode.
Your co-host.
Yeah, as my co-host, exactly. I'm looking forward to it. And happy New Year.
Many happy returns.
Thank you. So let's get right into it. So we attended a conference which was, at the Icon Conference Center in East Legon, and I think it was about real estate, construction, etc., etc. So what do you think about the conference?
It made me realize. In fact, I always thought construction was just about houses. Until I came to the Siwodime Housing and Construction channel program. I always thought, when we talk about construction, housing and construction, it's all about buildings and houses. But at the conference, I realized oil and gas people were there, people in the railways, facility management. So it was quite insightful. So maybe you can throw more light on the need for it for the industry.
Yeah, I mean, so when we say construction, many people in their heads, for the most part, just think of the building, the concrete, and that is all, like you are saying. But it goes more than that. Just like we saw at the seminar, we got exposed to certain civil engineers, certain structural engineers, certain electrical engineers, project managers, facility managers. Because it's a whole broad industry that has to do with,
but
allied
how does
professionals.
all these factors come together to play under the industry? How do all these sections come together? Okay,
so it's a very dynamic one. We have the built environment, which encompasses, the architects, the masons, the quantity surveyors. All these professionals work together in the built industry. So if, let's say, someone comes that they want a house, before the house will be built, the number of people that work on the building is like one process comes after another, and they engage the right professionals. When they go into the issue of also the railways and the roads, and the train stations and all that one too has professionals that are trained in that regard. So
how does the conference and the workshops and the seminars help in this?
Yeah, so like you are saying, it exposes, people, it exposes us to the right people when we need them for the right job. Because knowing what you want is one thing, and then engaging with who should be fit for the job is another thing. And so conferences, exhibitions like this sort of put them out there, educate us, and make us know that, okay, this is what we want to do. If we want to achieve this in this premium classic style, we know who to go to, what to contact, the right product to use. Because conferences like this also have people who exhibit their products. So maybe to build a wall, you can't always use concrete. You can't always use blockwork. Some people also now using plasterboard, they're using cement board. All these are other materials that are coming up. So conferences like this also educate us,
it's very
exposes us.
Necessary,
exactly.
Very important.
Exactly.
Okay.
But that's good. But so what do you think also about why these conferences should be done from where you stood in the conference?
So personally, I think it's the conference is an opportunity for people to come and sell, for other stakeholders like people in the roofing sheets, iron rods, other stakeholders to come and sell, to get their stands to come and sell. So I realized there were a lot of vendors from different fields
exhibiting their products.
Yes, and it was
Yes, I remember there was Sambu's Geospatial.
Yes.
They were also there at the exhibition. Yeah, there'll be a video that will play for them to actually see what is going on. And the exhibition was the Africa Continental Engineering, Architecture, Construction and Facility Management Summit.
Hi, my name is Gerald Bimpong. I'm a technical sales executive at Sambush Geospatial. At Sambush Geospatial, we specialize in GIS and mapping. We sell software for GIS and remote sensing, and we also consult on projects as well. And GIS means Geographic Information Systems. To summarize, GIS essentially takes the location information about places, and you can use GIS to conduct analysis to derive more information about the features that you're observing or the features that you have mapped. GIS is applicable across every single industry, and the housing and construction is no different. We can use applied GIS for monitoring of progress for large construction sites. In the housing industry too as well, specifically, there's a product in the Esri portfolio called ArcGIS Indoors that allows you to map your indoor spaces and then create spatial products out of those, out of that to sort of create an inventory where you know where different items in the indoor space is located. Sambush Geospatial has 4 major products. We have Esri, Trimble, Wingtra, and NV5 Geospatial. Now, 2 of these products are hardware products you can see over here, the Trimble devices and the Wingtra drone. And 2 of the other products are software products, that's ArcGIS and then Envy for remote sensing, and then ArcGIS for GIS analysis and data collection, etc. Events like this are very necessary so that the industry players understand the latest technology available and how it's applicable to them. It also creates awareness in the public domain on how different software and hardware products are relevant to the construction and housing space.
Yeah, so that was a brief video description from Sambush Geospatial at the exhibition. I'm sure you are thrilled to see their product. Do make sure you contact them. Now, that also made me realize that key players or key stakeholders in the construction industry are really vast, because now we know that exhibitors are also part of the stakeholders. You know, in addition to that, we met some professors, people from the academic world. You know, some lecturers were there. We had some engineers over there.
I even saw students from, is it Kumasi Academy?
Kumasi Academy.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get to their stand, but I saw you having an interaction with them.
They had a very good prototype to show to us.
Oh, wow.
As part of the exhibition, there was a very good prototype, which was a smart building. You know, and they built it from scratch with their hand, which was very, very innovative.
Wow, that was...
Yeah, so that gave me a new perspective of realizing that the key stakeholders in construction is wider than we thought. They are not just the professionals, from people exhibiting to students, to lecturers and professors. They are all parts of the key stakeholders.
I think we should be having more of such conferences and seminars and workshops, or what do you think?
I agree.
And involve the young up-and-coming.
Yes. That is going to really set a pace for the future. So we are going to show a brief video of the Kumasi Academy, what they showed to us, and then how their prototype was quite inspiring.
I am in the person of Otinowa Juman Lydia, a proud product from the land of academicians, Kumasi Academy, and I'm a member of the robotics team in Kumasi Academy. So this fractious model you see over here is a greenhouse, and it is not a normal greenhouse, because we've added technological components here to make it stress-free. So there is no way you can rub shoulders with it to the normal greenhouse we see every day. The reason why we came up with this updated greenhouse is that right now as we speak, there is scarcity of food in the country, which I know you also experience some. And also, how to buy food is very, very expensive. So there was a necessity for us to come up with a greenhouse. And when we say a greenhouse, it's structures in which we use to grow plants under controlled environments. That's you controlling your environment here. So we can just grow crops all year round. So the technological components we added to make this very work effectively is our LCD screen, which is being attached to our 12C. We are having our Arduino board, our breadboard, our L298N shield. We are having the capacity soil moisture sensor, the humidity sensor, the ESP32 camera. We are having a motor here and also a LED around. So it took us less than 2 weeks to make this project you see over here.
My name is Vera Abna Ochu. and I am from the land of academicians, Kumasi Academy. Our project here is the Ultra-Modern Science Laboratory, which is the exact replica of our modern science laboratory. So this structure you see here is the precise thing situated in Kumasi Academy as we speak. We also term it as a smart lab because there are several technologies embedded in it, which we believe makes it a smart one. Diving into the technologies, I will first introduce to you our smart door lock, which uses an RFID, which is also termed as the radio frequency identificator. It uses a card. With your card, you can unlock this gate without any other key. So the owner of the house is the only one who has access to this card. This also prevents intrusion. We also have our smoke sensor for fire safety, and then there's also a temperature sensor. This project is the project we used to win the STEM Innovation Competition 2022. And so we started this project off with our seniors, and some of us here participated in building up this project.
Yeah, so that was a short video from the Kumasi Academy. And we saw their display of the smart greenhouse, and then also the smart science lab. And we believe that if young ones, are thinking along these lines, coming up with very, very, very great ideas, because as of now, technology is the way forward. And so we are seeing that this presents a very good opportunity, for exhibitions like these to bring out such talents.
And it's good we are involving the young ones from now, because whether we like it or not, tech seems to be the thing.
Yes, yes.
The future, the now and the future. So it's really good we are involving the young ones now for them to live up with it.
Exactly. So kudos to Kumasi Academy for that. I think they did a very good job with
We need to pay them a visit.
I'm sure we will. We definitely will.
We need to do an episode with them. What do you think?
Oh yes, I agree.
That would be wonderful.
Yes. One great opportunity that this conference also presented was, like how we showed with the previous, video, which was Sambus Geospatial, right? Bogolat Business Consult was also an exhibitor, and this presented an opportunity for them to show their products, because sometimes for them meeting their target group is probably a very big problem. So for conferences like this, it allows them to present their works, meet people that can potentially buy from them, etc., etc.
But what do you think is what will be some of the challenges the industry faces, or coming up with such conferences and workshops and seminars? What will be some of the challenges?
So for conferences like this, funds, I think, is a problem.
Sponsorship,
I think it's a problem. But I think for what they are standing for and the cause with which they are pushing these conferences, these exhibitions, it will get to a point where they'll be getting the ready sponsorship, because it's a good cause that is going to create more awareness, it's going to build more opportunities, it's going to give more jobs to people. So I think in that crisis where that is a problem, there's also a solution, which is becoming an opportunity.
Okay.
Because now the exhibitors are coming on board, and then they are sort of showing their product.
So in as much as there are lots of challenges, we have to just focus on the opportunities in there, which is the most important thing.
Yes, and likewise the conference, I think professionals too coming up, or professionals out there struggle with some level of funding and sponsorships. Because for the most part, when they are senior professionals, that is when they really start getting some good funding. But trying to come up, if they don't get someone, a good expert to study under or learn under, that also becomes a struggle.
Anyway, I realized Bogolat's Business Consult came in with everything safety. And personally, I'm always fascinated about safety. So I was quite impressed.
Safety is very key in construction, because, for example, take a typical construction site. There are a lot of things going on the site, from heavy machines to things above your head to things hitting your leg, or something which can hit your leg. So the safety regarding helmets, regarding the boots, regarding some gloves, regarding some reflector jackets. All these are very good, because when you are on site, they help keep the person safe. So I think Bogolat came to actually exhibit some of these products to sell them, which I think we're also going to show them in the video description.
So they have everything when it comes to PPEs.
Yes.
My name is Bogobri Seydou Abdulatif. I'm the Executive Director for Bogolat Business Consult. Yes, we are into safety materials. I'm a specialist in occupational health, safety and environment, and I'm a chemist by profession as well. The reason why I came for this particular, conference is to exhibit my safety materials that I have here. industrial safety equipment, and then that of personal safety equipment that we have. So you can see from my table as we have safety boots, and then we have something here that is very good for everybody to have, an eye wash. This eye wash, we use it at construction site and mining site. In case there's a spillage and somebody has something falling on the eye, it can be used to wash it. There are various chemicals and water which is in there that you can use to be able to wash your stuff. So this is here. And then we have various kinds of first aid, and we have various kinds of helmets, different kinds of helmet that you can use. We have earplugs, and we have these amber lights that we put on the cars. So in case you are working in an area that is very dusty and very robust, that you are driving your car in and out, you need this one on it to help people to know that there's an incoming car coming that you can use to be able to do that. So this money used at construction sites and mining site. We have caution tapes, various kinds. The sticky one, the one you can stick on the floor. We have different kinds of fire extinguishers of various sizes and various shapes. There's something here we call absorbent boom. This is called absorbent boom. So in case you have oil spillage in water, even running water, you can put this absorbent boom inside. It absorbs every oil that you have, and the oil will not be seeped into the water. And we have different kinds of reflectors. You can see them. They are different kinds based on you. You can print on them. You can print your company logos and other things on it. That will help you to be able to get things going on. You know, most businesses are hidden. And some of these conferences begin to help you to expose your business to people who are in the industry who doesn't know well about you.
That was a wide range of safety gear, wares and solutions from Bogolat's business consults, right? And then conferences like this really excite me because we get the opportunity, to meet very well-informed people, artisans, experts, professors, engineers, professionals of the highest caliber, all come and then they give us the knowledge they are blessed with at what they do.
I realize there's a need for people to participate in such conferences and seminars because what I came to a realization is there are actually companies in Ghana who can provide you with international quality.
Exactly.
A company like X
Interior. I think that their products were quite premium.
Exactly. I was quite impressed. Very impressed.
So I think that brings us to our next video. Do stay glued to your screen for the next video from X Interior.
My name is Kunal Ram, Director of X Interior Design Limited. We're based in Ghana, Spintex Road for the past 15 years. And we're specialists in 4 major solutions, from bathrooms to tiles to lighting and drainage. So we're talking from domestic to high-end office complexes to hospitals, complete solutions. The same applies for lights, drainage and tiles. We cater for all categories of the market, from low, mid, high and bespoke. So literally when you walk into X Interior Design, our showroom has the capacity for any pocket size. We still offer an unmatched 10-year warranty regardless of the pocket size you go for, and the after-sales care and maintenance is our main motto. Our customer care team, I am very proud to say, ensures within 24 to 48 hours, any challenges at any site are looked after, any training is also taken care of. That's why X Interior Design. Plus, being in the industry for 15 years shows a level of credibility and sustainability. When you have a product and you come into the market as a newbie, compared to a product who's been in existence for 15 years, it shows a big mark of difference to show that we're here to stay for the long term. Conferences like this is more of a niche. The beauty of it is the clientele who are interested, or the people who are interested in what is being discussed at these conferences will come. The benefit of that is you get to meet unique people who don't normally attend standard building and construction exhibitions. So to me, that's a footfall that is welcome. That's what I feel differentiates this conference from general conferences we've attended or events or exhibitions we've attended in the past.
Yes, so these were short videos and very good content from the conference, which was the African Continental Engineering, Architecture, Construction and Facility Management Summit. We are going to move on to the part 2 of reviewing Ghana's building blocks. But before we go, we hope you enjoy the content. Please do make sure you subscribe. Do make sure you keep your comments coming. We love hearing from you because we tailor down our content to your needs. But before we go, Betty, do you have anything for the people? Oh, Patronio Mukasa.
Housing and construction channel. Yeah, could break Kakra. Nani Yana say, yeah, to your book, I have content. When you jump, yeah, they are so much for it's you. It's yeah, to your book. I can hear me see and the content. Okay, apparel, Civil Housing and Construction channels. It's yeah, Chakra, over 7 yeah, very bit is up. That's me.
Thank you very much, Betty. I'm sure your people love hearing from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you too for having me on your show.
Yes, ma'am. So that brings us to the end of the show today. Once again, before you go, we are very proud of our sponsor, who is Ahemfie Estates. Now, Ahemfie Estates provides quality homes at very affordable and flexible payments. Do make sure you look them up on all social media platforms, Ahemfie Estates. Also, before you go, do not forget to keep your comments coming. Do not forget to subscribe because we love hearing from you and we tailor down our content to your need. My name is Bash and I am your host. Until then, see you on the second part of reviewing the building blocks of Ghana.